What if there is a way to alleviate issues with poor battery life on your iPhone? Well, there is. By the end of this video, I will show you how to change the settings in your phone to extend your battery life as much as possible. Hi, I'm Jim Costa. A photography, videography, and technology guru. Today I want to help you to become a tech-savvy senior by making the most out of your iPhone. If you find this video helpful, please like it, share it, comment below, and just subscribe to my channel, Jim Costa Films. Anyone who has a smartphone knows that shortened battery life is an issue, but there are ways to extend the life of your batteries. I'm using the iOS 11.2, so the tips I'm providing for you in this video are for that version of the iPhone's operating system. This video will be the first of two on extending the battery life of your iPhone. I'll link to the other video in the series in the comment section below, and also in the info card up in the top right hand corner of this video. The first tip that I have for you is to turn off Bluetooth. Bluetooth connects your phone to other devices such as your car, so you can have hands-free driving, or to iPod, wireless headphones, or other devices. And these are great features, but you don't need them when not connected, so turn Bluetooth off. If Bluetooth is on, your phone will search for a device to connect to, and that uses up juice. To turn Bluetooth off, go to the settings, then Bluetooth, and click the green button to turn it white, indicating the off position. Green is on in the iPhone buttons, and white is off. Only turn Bluetooth on when you need it. Turning Bluetooth off in the settings menu is the only way to fully turn off that feature. Tip number 2 is to adjust cellular settings. iPhone allows you to make calls in different ways, including using Wi-Fi. However, that's not really necessary unless you're in some place that doesn't have good reception. So go ahead and turn off Wi-Fi calling. To do this, go to Settings, Cellular, Wi-Fi calling, and Wi-Fi calling on this phone, and turn it off. I also like to keep prefer Wi-Fi while roaming off as well, but that's just my personal preference. Tip number 3, also within your cellular settings, is to turn off Wi-Fi Assist. What this feature does is switch between LTE service and Wi-Fi when you have a bad or weak Wi-Fi network. Switching draws power from the battery, so to turn it off, go to Settings, Cellular, Wi-Fi Assist, and then turn the feature off. Tip number 4 is a big one, and that is turning off notifications. Anytime an app on your phone has an update, your phone will send you notifications. This may seem like a good idea, but if you have an app that changes often, such as a news site or a social media site, you can be getting hundreds of notifications each day. You multiply that by the number of apps you have, and you can literally receive thousands of notifications each day, all of which take up energy and battery life, so you've turned off anything you don't absolutely need. To turn off the notifications, go to Settings, Notifications, and then click on each individual app and turn off whatever you don't need. Tip number 5 is fixing your wallpaper can also save battery life. Go to Settings, Wallpaper, click on the image of the wallpaper that you have selected for your phone, and then click on Still rather than Perspective, down underneath the picture. If this is making sense to you, put Tech Savvy Seniors in the comments below. Tip number 6 is fixing Siri. Siri is extremely helpful in answering questions and providing you with the information you need, but when the program is running in the background, it's continuously scanning things like your location, your shopping habits, and more. So you want to keep Siri out of as many apps as possible, and to prevent this, her being in all these apps, and it'll save battery life at the same time. To make these changes, go to Settings, Siri and Search, and then scroll down to each app you want to turn off. Tap each individual app and then turn off Search and Siri suggestion. Tip number 7 is to turn off auto brightness. Your phone regulates the screen brightness, assisting it as lighting conditions deem necessary. But this feature also sucks a lot of juice, so I recommend turning it off and adjusting the brightness manually whenever you need to. To turn off auto brightness, go to Settings, General, Accessibility, Display Accommodations, then Auto Brightness, and turn it off. If you do, then need to adjust the brightness manually later, go to Settings, Display and Brightness, and adjust the brightness slider. Now, tip number 8 is to utilize the battery section. This might seem obvious, but many people don't use the information on your battery that your iPhone provides, so make good use of it. Go to Settings, Battery, and here you have the option to run in low power mode, which can save you in a pinch if you can't recharge your battery when it's nearly dead. You can also scroll down to the battery usage section and see which apps are using the most juice, so you can try to use those less often if possible. Tip number 9 is location services. Your phone tracks your location if you let it, so I recommend keeping this off as much as possible. Go to Settings, Privacy, Location Services, and then set each app to whatever you want. If you keep the setting on always, the apps will continuously track your location, which takes up a large amount of battery life. I keep my app set to either never or while using, since the apps don't need to know my every movement. Tip number 10 is also under the Location Services section. You scroll down to the bottom and click on System Services, Settings, Privacy, Location Services, then System Services, and turn off whoever you don't need, since not everything needs to know your location. Some things, such as Find My iPhone and Emergency SOS, are necessary, so keep those on, but ads and other non-essentials can be turned off. I'm going to end this video here and pick up with tip 11 in the next video. Remember, I'll link to that video in the comments section below once it's live. If you found the information I provided you in this video useful, please like it, comment below, share it, and remember to subscribe to my channel. If you would like more information on becoming a tech-savvy senior, or to see other videos and photos, look for Jim Costa Films on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, I have over 4,000 videos currently on my YouTube channel, Jim Costa Films, so feel free to check that out and subscribe if you like, and remember to click the bell to be notified just as soon as I upload new videos.